All right, welcome back to another video. I thought I'd do it on a few different things. These are trio of the full black Moscows, and very, very nice fish. These I got from Darwiz Guppies, and as you can see, the male is definitely full black. There's really no white anywhere on him, and now he's leaving. Yo! And he might look a little bit like a navy blue, depending on the light overhead, which is a fluorescent. So hopefully it'll turn to the side. Tail's a little bit choppy from being in with these females. Now, this female's not far from having fry. The other one just had fry, and I'll show them coming up soon. Very nice shape on the females. They have small dorsals, or normal size dorsal, I should say. And these are nice. I like these. Taking a little while to get them going. I don't know if they eat their fry or if they just didn't have very many. They most likely eat the fry, as I'll show coming up next how tiny the fry are when they're born. Really, really tiny. So that's a nice fish. These are good quality fish. What do you call a fancy fish? Sophisticated. Sophisticated. That's terrible. Oh, that's awful. All right, he's not really coming closer here. What's going on? All right, we'll get him to come a little forward. Get a better look at him. So I have some others of these. This is the main breeder pair trio. And this is a green tank, and this is going to be the next breeder group I already selected. There's two trios in here. They're filling out nicely. The plants are a thin leaf water sprite, and I should get some fry out of these females very soon. They're really filling up nicely. I haven't actually fed them yet today, and you can see these males are completely black. They seem to have a bigger pec fin than the normal black Moscows. Now, I didn't cross these in to my regular black Moscow line yet. It might be something I'll do at some point. And I also have two other tanks of backup breeder groups. So, all right, I'll show some other stuff next. And I'll probably start with the fry that the other female just had. And be right back. Hey, it's a tank of nothing. No, it's the super tiny full black Moscows that were just born a little, I guess within the last couple hours. So it's not a lot of fry. Looks like somewhere around a dozen or more. The size of those females, they should have had more than that. Maybe they have, because they're all over the place. I'd count them, but then my Philadelphia public school education would be exposed. So I don't think I can count that high. But they're obviously not moving around too much yet. You can see they have pink stomachs, which is good, because that's from the live baby brine shrimp I put in here, or otherwise known as sea monkeys. That's what's fluttering around in there. You can see them at the top. I don't know if I can get a close-up of them. Not sure if the camera can pick that up. Nah, not really. The fish look gigantic compared to the shrimp. As I've said many times before, live baby brine shrimp is one of the best foods you can give guppies, especially growing young guppies, if not older ones as well. If you're raising fish to enter in shows, you want to kind of cut off the live baby brine shrimp and heavy feedings when they get to be about 6-7 months old, depending on what you're going for. But anyway, this line has been very difficult to get moving. Like I said, I don't know if they've eaten the fry or if they just don't have many fry, but this is one of the nicer batches that I've gotten. So as I raise these up, I'll actually be able to sell some in about 3 months when they get big enough. And that's kind of nice. Make some money back and get these among the hobby for people that want them. And nice fish. There's not too much to see because they're so tiny, but I figured I could show them to kind of make the point of how small they are when they're born. So what do you get if two dinosaurs crash their cars? T-Rex. T-Rex. Ah, that's awful. So anyway, this is the original one I have left of the all red albinos from ATFG. She had fry a couple of times, but you know, not anymore. And yeah, I don't want to really do her in by putting her in with some other males because she got very aggressive. So I didn't want to put any smaller males in with her, because that's really all I have right now growing out are some small males. And one of the other things I'll show, these are, if I can get them on here, about 10-week-old Snow White Albinos. Now, they're a little tough to get on. There we go. So the reason why I was showing them, besides that's the live baby brine shrimp, is they are just starting at 10 weeks to be able to tell males from females, which is pretty cool. If I can get this to focus, you can see this one. See that there? That's the blurry image I'm trying to show. Come on, focus. All right, it's just not working. If this focuses, you can see that the anal fin is starting to sharpen. And that's the sign that it'll be a male, or is a male. So that's one of probably the largest one in the group here. Here's another one. And I'm very sorry this isn't focusing. There we go. And there you can see perfectly that the anal fin is starting to sharpen. So that is a male. And what I do next is I will separate the males as they develop, like this one, and grow them out in their own tank, and then just be left with a tank of females or some late developing males. And the reason for that is to control which males hit the females. Some of them develop like a little bit of yellow bleeding into the tail, and I'm trying to stop that from happening. It may not be possible because it's just one of the attributes of the line, whatever they used to create them. So that's it's pretty cool. Anyway, I just thought something you'd like to see, and would have preferred it wasn't so blurry. But there you go. You can see there's a couple of males that are just developing. So, all right, I'll wrap up the video with one more thing and be right back. All right, I will finish up the video with this is a cross I've been working on. One of the other females died after just having a couple of fry. That's actually one of the fry, which is looking like a female, which is good because I need them. These females are from the half black pastel line that I've discontinued. And these aren't the greatest looking red lace snakeskins, but these were culls. And it should be interesting to see what I end up with. I'll end up with half black AOCs or leopards, any other color, but it'll be interesting to see what the other colors are. So the reason for showing this is because that female, as healthy as she looks, just had a bunch of fry, which is why she's kind of thinned out in the middle of her stomach. And I probably won't be able to find them because of all the thin leaf water sprite. So I'm going to stand up. And if I can stand up and see if we can spot them. And there you should see some movement. There's quite a few, which is good. I don't know if I'm probably going to net these out and raise them in a small tank. I guess they're all congregating over here. Didn't really want to move the light, but there are a lot in there. And we're only seeing about 5. Here's another few hanging out. So that's some great news, because this is a cross I was really interested in. doing for quite a while. And the red lace snakeskins were the end of my red lace snakeskin regular line, because I discontinued that to go with the ATFG super looking ones that are very intricate. So anyway, so getting fry out of them is great. And sorry about the buzzing, that's the pump that I don't want to shut off. So the tails are ragged on these two males, which kind of stinks, but they are nice fish and they have a great pattern. And so I'm back to 2 pair plus a bunch of fry. Now they don't eat their fry, so I have a couple of days to get them out, because the next thing I have to work on tonight and tomorrow is freeing up a couple of tanks in the house for the outdoor tub fish, the swordtails and the dragon guppies. Because after it was 87 here on Saturday, the hot weather was just hanging in for so long, and it finally broke today. I think it only got to 80 or 79 or whatever, and it's supposed to drop into the 60s and then tomorrow into the 50s. So I got to get those fish in the house, and I'll shut down the pond or tubs. So anyway, that'll do it for the video. I appreciate you watching, and if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, or you can send me an email. If you want to buy the food, it's on Aquabid and eBay under GREYD, which is my last name Gray and the first initial for D as in Douglas. Or you can buy it direct and just send me an email. So anyway, thanks for watching, and really appreciate it, and take care.